So hi guys, my name is Maryann Shaban from JD Production, and today we are going to focus on a project I've been trying to research about our BoyChild, and to understand whatever has been going on. I went back from when they were born until when wamefika sahi. So let's focus first on the education and see how they have been faring on. For that, I did a research back in 2019 done by the Ministry of Education. They came up with some statistics based on gender, shule vile iko. So allow me to read it for you. So at pre-primary level in PP1, there was gender disparity in favor of boys, while in PP2, gender parity was achieved. At primary school level from grade 1 to class 4, there was a gender disparity in favor of boys. From class 5 to class 7, the country achieved gender parity. In class 8, there was gender disparity in favor of girls. At secondary school level, from 1 to 3, the country achieved gender parity, while in Form 4, there was gender disparity in favor of boys. So across all levels of basic education, 3 categories of counties emerged. The first category comprises countries that have achieved gender parity, while the second category is made up of countries or counties with gender disparity in favor of boys. The third category has counties with gender disparity in favor of girls. Sijui kama mtaona, but let me try and show you. At pre-primary level, 17 counties have achieved gender parity, while 23 counties have gender disparity in favor of boys. 7 counties have gender disparity in favor of girls at primary level. 27 counties have achieved gender parity, while 19 counties have gender disparity in favor of boys. There was only 1 county with gender disparity in favor of girls. At secondary level, 13 counties have achieved gender parity, while 13 counties have gender parity in favor of boys. On the other hand, 21 counties have gender disparity in favor of girls. So, according to the statistics here, we have at secondary school 21 counties gender parity in favor of girls, while 13 in favor of boys, which was a drop regarding wakitoka primary. So it led me to wonder, mbona boys when they have wakifika high school, they drop out of school. And then there was this thing about tuseme BoyChild, he's the firstborn in a family, and they are a family of, let's say, 8 more than 5 siblings. So this guy inabidi ametolewa shule so that he can at least go ajisaidie ndio kuja saidie familia yake. Let's start by we are going to give our story based on characters. So we are going to have 3 characters, and for that I'm going to name them according to loyalties kwa sababu sitaki mtu aseme nilitumia jina yake. Let's go with King, Prince, and the third one must be a girl, so I'm going to name the girl Maryann. So let's say these 2 boys, they were walizaliwa pamoja, they have been to school at the same time. Then there is this King, ametoka from a poor background, and there is this Prince, ametoka from a well-up background. So this King anatolewa shule ndio ende at least try vile atangangana na maisha akama saidia familia yake. In the process anaacha shule akifika high school. No wonder I think most of the boys hawamalizi high school. Apart from drugs and stuff, let's concentrate on the fact that wanakuaga from a poor background, so they must try and wajaribu kusaidia familia yao. So anatoka shule anaenda kuwork akuja saidia familia yao. In the process anapatana na Maryann. Then the Prince anamaliza shule, anapelekwa campus nini ndio huyo. He has become a lawyer nini, he's working so hard, anapata do poa. Then King meets Maryann, ako busy, anampea everything she needs, as in anaenda mjengo, anafanya kazi yake, anapata do, as in the 500 he gets anachotea Maryann 250 anapeleka home 250. Hiyo 250 ndio ina upkeep family yake. So it comes a time where Maryann anapatana na this guy anaitwa Prince. So Prince, he has a lot of money. Anaanza kulua this girl and anampea do mingi sana. Then Maryann anasahau where wametoka na King, of which it's not a bad thing juu. Okay, anapenda huyu boy, but sasa huyu anamuofa do. Prince has no problem with whatever. In fact, he has no idea that Maryann has been in a relationship with King, but because Maryann has been she's so much concerned with money, as in anaplay hawa maboys wawili. So King unknowingly, as in anaendelea tu kushower this girl, as in anampenda genuinely, but this girl ashapata another man this other side. I had another, I'll show you another message that has been circulating on WhatsApp about two girls. But first, let's continue with the story of King and Prince. So King ana work hard ndio at least a sustain family yake, but this girl is not appreciating. So Maryann is busy with the Prince, Prince anamshawa na everything. King hapa anakama na notice that Maryann has been playing him. And kawaida, definitely mtu atafeel vibaya. Umetoka shule, work hard, unapata kazi tuseme kwa mjei, una earn 500 bob, then the person you are unajisacrifice kumpea do zako ndia anakuja anakucheza. You know, these guys wanakuaga na kitu ati always lia, and there is something I was learning the other day, that tears have something called something, which is a better pain reliever than a painkiller. So ndio maana most of the time unapataga when we cry you feel much better, but men, they were told that they should not cry, so awaliagi. So once that anger accumulates, once that anger accumulates in them, wana end up kufanya vitu funny. That's why we have a lot of cases about killings. Na sioni strike kama kujustify kitu ati it's good to kill somebody, but ukiangalia kenye huyu mtu amepitia yenyewe, unaona na kenye amepitishiwa na huyu dem, itabidi tu, as in that was the only option angekuwa nayo. My appeal is that before hawa watu wenye wana kill watu wanashikwa, wanapelekwa jela nini, you know, people assume that as in ukipelekwa jela unasafa, but some people prefer jail because it's much more peaceful. Una preventiwa na some things that have been happening. There was a story back on date 8 of April. Our President Uhuru Kenyatta alikuwa announce that our countries, there were 5 counties that were supposed to be on lockdown, na akasema hakuna kutoka nje ya county after alikuwa 9 au alikuwa 7, I don't really remember the time, but akasema watu wasitoke nje ya county. But there were some people wenye walikuwa wanatumia shady means kuingia na kutoka nje ya country, and somewhere at the border of Nakuru, and if I'm not wrong, Kericho, I think Kericho, there were people wenye walikuwa wanapitishwa hapo na mapikini nini, and then there were a lot of cases that people were being raped and stuff. And mimi nikajiulizaje, well, wanasema watu wanarepiwa, yet president amesema hakuna kuingia in and out of the country. Na ukichunguza vizuri, those people wenye walikuwa raped hawakuulizwa after kusema they were raped and stuff, na walirepiwa juu ya kutoka nje ya county when they were not supposed to, but they wanted justice, as in justice meant that these people wenye walikuwa wana rape washikwe. Na kabisa tuongee tu kweli, tukua na masikio yetu mzuri. Situlisikia hakuna kutoka in and out of our county, and kuna watu wamekuwa wakiamua kutumia masikio tu kama hanging lines za mask peke yake juu. Sasa how do you expect a man ashikwe na alikuwa anafanya kazi yake? Well, hapo mbeleni tumesema these guys they have a lot on their mind. Tuseme mtu tu alitoka shule akakuwa na a lot of things, amekuwa akipitia a lot, then wewe uko hapo unakuja unamwambia nivukishe tu. Definitely it's dark. This person ana need kutoa stress yake. You are the only person there. I'm not trying to justify that rape is as in you're the only choice, but tutumie tu masikio yetu tusikize, and let's give our young men as in a humble time. These people have been through a lot. They have been suffering. They have been as in it's a lot by the way. Ukika uangalie how these guys are trying to cope up with life, enyewe una feel tu vibaya. Alafu kuna bado another thing nimekuwa tu inanisumbua. Mtu anapita tu online, unapata tu a certain celebrity ako busy tu anatengeneza life yake, lakini wewe juu life imekuchapa unaamua ayezi nichapa solo, lazima ni try to bring people down. Let me tell you, there is nowhere you will ever go by trying to bring people down. Unaingia tu kwa comment unaamua leo ni mimi na wewe. People are working hard. Hata kama una rent gari, anaenda shoot, anaomba nguo za kushoot, anapewa na shoot. It's none of your business. Work hard ufike hapo. Hata wewe uanze kurent gari. Unajua kurent gari si ati tunapewa free, unapeana doni upewe gari. So just work hard. Tuache ku pull other people down because as we are not going there. Let's normalize being youths for youths. As in, I can do a lot, you can do a lot, we help each other. By the way, and guys, when tumekuwa tunatuma fare zinakuliwa, let's normalize. Unajua you become the 5 friends you are near. Tuseme best yangu alituma fare ikakuliwa. Mimi niko kwa group yake. Definitely ataniambia mimi nilitumia demo wangu akakula fare. Definitely tutakuwa na history. Juu sisi tutakuwa na the same. I used to tell my best friend hapa JJ ati napenda Justin Bieber, but I came to realize whatever you associate with is what you ni kama unapataga in equal measures. As in whatever nitagwa, I think law of attraction, whatever you unafikiria ama unataka kuachieve kitu yenye itakuwa outside you ndio utakuwa una attract, ni kama magnet. So when I told my best friend that nataka kuolewa na Justin Bieber, nika notice most of the things zenye nataka are related to artists, but our artists, remember Justin Bieber got married, so for artists they are married, so there is no way you can deal with someone who is married. Then I came to realize again, I love another artist somewhere out here, and now whatever that artist or whoever that artist is, whatever I'm projecting towards, ndio na attract bado. And by the way, let me tell you something. Kitu you want to achieve, set a certain goal. Now this one is the advice part. When you have a certain goal you want to achieve, make sure you have something that motivates you to get it. Tuseme for example, let's say something many of you can relate to is relationships. Tuseme you want for me, let's use my example. Tuseme I want a guy who is tall, dark and handsome, because that's what inakuaga. It means that if I want this tall, dark and handsome, I must have another description that will rule out every tall, dark and handsome person. Tuseme nataka tall, dark and handsome, fluffy lips, pink in color. That rules out every person who is tall, dark and handsome. He has pink lips but they are not fluffy. Kama unajua fluffy kenye namaanisha. And also if he is tall, dark and handsome na hana pink lips, he shouldn't be on my list. It means that you can't settle for being a nurse when you want to be a doctor. You must work hard to be a doctor. Na career and relationships, they like go hand in hand. The more you want to achieve, always go una achieve career wise na love wise unaanguka. Definitely hata career itaanguka juu uta influence. Na always go una blossom love wise na career wise uko chini. Lazima they work hand in hand. There was this thing that was going around WhatsApp. I want to read it for you about some girls. I don't know. Acha nisome tu vile iko. Acha ni open up kwako. I don't know who was being opened up for. So, but don't disclose my identity. Although we have never met, I trust you girl. Ukija LD we will meet. Now I got sick in 2018, but I can't tell who infected me. I was dating 4 men that at that time wawili wa UOE, I think University of Eldoret, some yeah. Wawili town. I just wanted to take away my life, but I decided to hold on. Hii kitu umesema we are sick na hatuwezi sema ni true. Personally, nashindwa kuambia mwanaume I'm sick. I'm pretty healthy, figure niko nayo. Mtu hawezi nishuku, but each day nakufa. Kuna hutu babato wa UOE, our youths wa Sunrise. Mungu tu aniondoe mapema sababu hii LD yetu. Natamanigi kuambia kijana wa mtu I'm sick, but naogopa. Then after the act ndio inanihit. I have infected this gentleman. Sasa maybe aende ape girlfriend ugonjwa. Huyo girlfriend kama si loyal ape boyfriend pia, na huyo boyfriend kama sio faithful apelekee side chick, na hiyo ndio Kenya tunaishi. So akasema kindly post, mwenye atasoma atajua kujinga. I think alikuwa na meant kujikinga, but usiambie msee mimi ni nani. Then there was this other one who replied ati afadhali huyo anapea wa LD. Mimi nisikufiche niko nayo, si kuzaliwa nayo. Inaniumanga juu ni kama kujitakia tu. Yangu nilitoa rege ama tuseme dunda. Na mimi nikasema nitaipeana uko rege. Mimi naendaga club natekwa na siwezi kata tukienda na huyo boys akini whatever. Shida zake huku nje mama ni kutafu. Mimi najua sifanyangi poa, but nasikiaga poa juu ni kama nalipisha venye pia nilipewa. The craziest part ni ati sijaanza kuwapea sai. Nilianza 2017. Mimi juu nilipata time ya jam session. Wacha hivyo mafala. Sijui nilikuwa namaanisha nini. Wacha hivyo mafala wananitekaga club ni shida yao. Si unajua pia wewe sura nilipewa na haga nikapewa. Na mafalo wanapenda hizo. Na si unajua T2 nimeienda sana. Nimepeana T4 kwa kadhaa. So guys, let's just try and zip up our pants. Tuache tu hii stuff ya tunashinda like I said, have that person you want in mind. As in, okay, definitely tuseme for me napenda mtu mwenye najua, I don't know, sitasema najua sitawaipata, but mimi napenda msi mwenye ako as in anani-challenge work hard such that either nimpate ama nisimpate, I'll have nothing to lose. I'll have my success with me, I'll have my dignity with me. But most of us tuna sell our dignity for something small, and our guys are the victims. Kwa sababu mimi nikitoka hapa niende na mtu mwingine na nijue definitely, you know, ukiwa mgonjwa signs and symptoms zinakuaga kwa wasichana, zinakuaga visible sana kuliko kwa majama. So when I know I'm sick na najua nilipata from another person, definitely I'll come knowing niko nayo, so I present it to you guys. Shikaneni watu watano, let's make as in tujijenge sisi wenyewe. You know, majama wanakuwa na ndo, by the way ndio kitu nimekuja kurealize. Wezi pigia mtu hello sina do, as in your girlfriend ama your side chick. By the way, how do you guys handle that? Mko na wasichana watano na every girl atakuomba dono utapata. Unawatumia. Lakini for you hata uanzishe biashara ya mayai, you know, I had Mkuru say that hizi small businesses zenye sisi udharau, they are the things that zinakujaga zinainua, zinafanya tunakuwa the best business ladies, the best businessmen, millionaires that you never thought that could come out of selling mayai. Lakini juu sasa sisi we want to please everyone. Let me tell you, you are you. Na at the end of the day, utakuja tu mtaachana na mtu, but kitu ulijifanyia, hiyo ndio kitu ita remain permanent. You are your own motivation. You are your own, as in you are your own love. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Kwa ule mtu mwenye, you choose yourself above everything else. And let me tell you, by the way, hii stuff tunashinda tukiingililia hao watu wenye wako juu yetu, tuache. These are the people who, they are youths like us. Na huyo msee akifika place ataanza a certain company, he will be there trying to come up. Nani alikuwa anani support? Let me tell you, try and support people even if they are not directly affecting you. Try and support people even if you don't benefit from them directly. Kwa sababu kuna time utakuja upatane na huo msee mwambie, yo, mimi nilikuwa nafanya hivi, nilikuwa nafanya hivi, I have been seeing you do this, I can do this, this is what I've been doing, this is how I've been following you, I love your work, I love your everything. Hata kama ni internship unataka kwa hiyo company yake, hata kosa kukupe exposure. Let's normalize being youths for youths. Whatever we do, especially our young men, try and hold each other's hand. Hizo pesa mnatuma fare, kutanisheni watu 5, peaneni sai, kaanzisheni ka biashara kama yai. With the time mtapata mko na ka hoteli. And by the way, thank you for listening to me. Tuko na a new movie inaitwa The Unexpected. Continue streaming it on YouTube #Jindi Production. Peace.